Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Cannot go downwards. So upwards it is. Oh! Loading screen. Ooh, what is that? Ew. Wait, 7 of them? How many were there in the Gatekeeper project?
See, you need to stop this.
Nobody can stop me now. You have no idea what I'm doing.
Yes, that's exactly correct. I have no idea what you're doing.
Luring 06 to the Consortium. Opening up her intercranial world. Abusing Castor's teleportation tech. Recklessly bringing the artifact to our world. Ignoring risks and years of research. Am I getting close?
So C has gone rogue a little bit, seems.
Remember last time the Consortium opened the gate? Half of the facilities were destroyed. Hinterland is much more dangerous than you realize. The artifact being there is no coincidence.
Gee, I'm truly impressed. No wonder you were a supervisor back then.
You want to access Hinterland again, and...
I want to turn back the disasters of the Northern Program. That wretched council, may they all die. This world should be reset. Lightning should tear it apart. To hell with the Gatekeeper project.
See, are you insane?
Tell me, was the council insane when they gave that order? They were torn apart alive. You saw it with your own eyes. If you think you can stop me, then do it. I dare you. Let's see who has the last laugh.
What is that tech? I mean, it seems like the Consortium somehow learned their lesson after the first time?
Has arrived at the council chamber.
But the monkey is the one who's leading us on. But apparently C wants to lead us on? Because G said, yeah, C, you lured 06, which is on, here. All makes no sense to me. But yeah, okay, obviously C has gone rogue, and the Consortium, while being an evil research conglomerate that did unethical experiments into the Cthulhu dimension, it seems like they learned their lesson after the first time and were like, yeah, this is much too dangerous, let's slow down. But apparently C is unhappy with that and tries to open up Hinterland on his own, and he went rogue a little bit? But what about the monkey? And I still don't really know what Lyman is. I think Lyman was the gate machine? Wasn't it? I don't know. This is all so weird. Hello. Cornman, best friend. I'll actually buy 2 medium corn juice for once. I get the feeling I'm gonna need them. This looks like another boss door here. Okay. I mean, not that I complain. Boss-heavy content is good. Especially since we have a somewhat good weapon with us right now. We are doing respectable damage at least. It's him again.
06, you're finally here.
Hello.
It's you.
Your skills amaze me. I'm not working for that idiot for nothing.
So
Shut
Absalom
up.
is working for
Get
C,
out of my way.
but
I'm
knows
here for
that
my family.
he's an idiot. Okay.
Your family? Don't you know who you are? Enough small talk. Come on, show me what you've got.
So yeah.
Don't be afraid of dying. C will put you back together again.
Seems like my initial theory of Ann's world being somewhat constructed. Oh, come on. I forgot that you do that. I forgot that you do that. Not the pillars. I need the quicker sword. Since he always teleports behind you, you can't really counter him, and getting to see the counter is actually quite difficult. So far so good. He doesn't have a lot of health left. So far so good. I don't think I needed to heal once. What happened there?
Well fought, girl.
He should be one of the gatekeepers too, right?
Some other day. See, I think you are invoking a formidable monster.
06? Anne, why did they call you that?
I don't know, but I think it may be related to my past. Whoever is behind all this, we'll meet him soon.
I really like the short sword. It's so much easier to fight with it. Yeah, the 500 HP really is carrying us through these last few boss fights. But I didn't need to heal there. It was decent? Except the pillar attack. I still don't know how to counter that. I thought maybe the same way that the platforms with Dr. Allen's son bot worked at the beginning of this dungeon here a few episodes back. But apparently not. So, what now? This is a circular room. I actually want to look at the map where the next heal point is, because I actually need to go in here. Seems like there is no heal point around, but before we go in there, let me just take a gander at what is in store here.
This door requires higher access to open.
Apparently nothing here. But something here. Yes! I like it when it pays off to look around. Ooh, oh no, the open door doesn't do anything.
This door requires higher access to open.
This one as well. Despite being colored in green. So, what now?
What happened in the sewers? That was your doing, right? What exactly do you want? Kay, what do you mean? No idea what you're rambling about. Tell me, why was Absalom there? Oh, him. I guess just cleaning up the place a little? Why? You interested in him? I learned something, and it just so happens to be about the place you sent Absalom to. Huh. I'm all ears. The test subject who was released by the consortium. was there as well.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
tell me
us.
That's a coincidence. Oh. I don't think there's any connection between the two, really. That's enough, see? This is all you're doing, isn't it?
K is the guy we saw on the boat when we went to the tanker. It's the guy that quizzed us there. But yeah, these last few cutscenes make it seem like the Consortium kinda learned their lesson, and K is the only rogue element here who got the research off the rails again. Weird. UTN agreement, Tithonus subjects, regarding experimental biology subjects, including failed ones, used by Tithonus in the Mechanikavirus drug trials. Those were the guys in the decontamination facility, like that K and C were talking about there. The robot people, I mean. The Consortium complies with the UTN agreement to place them in the experimental sewers in Area 5 that have ceased to function and to begin elimination process. See blah for the specific terms of the agreement. I mean, the Consortium is clearly not... They are clearly not the good guys, but... It seems like somewhat they were scaling back their heinousness there for a little bit. Wow. Well damaged. And let's look and see. Oh, those were... these are for all three. I screwed up. Like this. Oh, that was close. That was close.
Ann, these are all places we've been to.
Yes, I was just about to say.
They've been monitoring us all along. Ryan!
Oh, so he is here. Reading a script, like, for a hostage video, apparently. And being with a character we haven't seen before, a researcher with teal hair. What now? But man, I really have to say, I like the art style. I really like it a lot. Especially what we saw in the cutscene between G and C earlier. That was kind of rad, that location. Really nice art direction. Where to now? Clearly we will return here if the round area has another exit, but... Oh, everything's lootable. Now what? Oh, this is a combat area. I was about to say, let's just climb up that ladder. Oh, and there's a Metal Gear, like a giant mech in the background. Bets are we'll have to fight it later on.
Ann, be careful!
Yeah, just don't get stun locked at all. Okay, interesting. There's a good chance I'm about to die again. Let me just take my small corn juice, both of them preferably. Maybe a waste, but maybe not. Ah, come on. Where are we now? Yes, okay. My gamer senses were tingling. Okay, that was easy. Luckily I remembered having a gun. That's always helpful. Oh no, not one of these again. This one is coming from below. Which one is next? The one from the top coming from the right. So this should be fine. Now, coming from the other side, I think? Can't really see it because the UI is in front of it, but yeah. Once more from the right. Not really the most riveting of visual experiences here. And this is from the top, I think. Yes, from the top, so here should be fine. This one is the one from below, yes. I mean, I could have just left right now, but I presume the door is sealed. Nice. Okay.
I think I've been here before.
Have we? Okay. Is it the PlayStation 2 boot up screen? It looks a little bit like it. Please tell me there's... Yep.
We better stay away from them.
Oh, we can kill them now. So, should be fine.
Masked woman, is this where you wanted to lead me?
That's a good question.
To let me know these things?
But what for? And what things? You say to know these things. What are the things that you now know, Ann? Please tell me, because I sure am not smarter than before. So, hello. Yes, 005, the Eroder. This variant was found wandering within an 80-kilometer radius. It is all in red. The nature of its body cannot be determined because it's inaccessible to humans. When a member of the Consortium's recording team entered within 5 meters of the variant, the member became violent and agitated. In addition, special test subjects who directly touched the target devolved into spheres resembling the structure of a human embryo. Following sample collection and analysis, they were confirmed to be juvenile organisms. Monitoring measures. The variant, initially named the Eroder, was encapsulated by the Consortium using shell-resistant material 2 meters long, 2 meters wide, 6 meters high and 30 millimeters thick, filled with highly concentrated helium to passivate it. 3 to 5 members of the recording team are to be dispatched periodically to monitor the passivation of the variant and prevent any leakage. Incident log. A staff member caused a leak of helium while replacing it, allowing the variant to escape. It was later recovered and disposed of by the security personnel from Anderson Heavy Industries. Casualties. One special test subject devolved into an embryonic structure. 2 partner security officers suffered severe mental problems. Yeah, but this one here was released by C this time, I suppose. And there's also these scriptures on the wall again. I wish Ann would read them, because they have the cross symbol on it, and as I established last time, Cthulhu is a devout Christian. Yep. Is this another boss area? If it is so, then there's probably a save point here. Yes, this is a combat area. Should probably also go over here. Big mecha? Maybe? Hello? No.
I am unstoppable.
It's the Sith lady again.
Hard to detect.
And there's 2 now. Hello? Ouchie, ouch. Ouchie, ouch. Ow, 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 ow. Please stop that. You know what? Actually, if they are both in a straight line, let's just take the particle gun out for a spin. Huh? Nice. I actually hit her. Okay, she's dead. Since they are teleporting all over the place, I kinda don't really dare to, like, block them too much. You're welcome, Ayane. Okay, that was somewhat easy. I mean, I had to heal a little bit, but... Thank you for that. What is this? Another anomaly. Blah 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 is a mammal capable of photosynthesis. While its body is no different than a human's, its head has the same shape as maize. So, corn? The creature exhibits a normal sense of sight, hearing, smell, and emotions. Its biological mechanisms remain a mystery. Control measures... Nicknamed Happy Corn among the Consortium's clerks, the creature provided them with a unique drink on multiple occasions. 89% of these clerks later experienced ecstasy, acted strangely, and requested to leave the Consortium. R&D's analysis of the drink found no abnormal or harmful substances. As such, do not allow Consortium members anywhere near the anomaly. Remarks: Dr. K, from the project department, release both of them. They don't pose a threat to the world, but the Consortium only. Which is true. The Korn brothers have been really helpful. But they framed it like they were experimented on, but apparently not. But we have a lot of people with weird heads as well. You remember the sewers guy who calls us boss? Who has a sewer lid as a head? He's one of the same, I think. And yeah, I think it's a bottle of corn juice in there. What are you? Project Overview, blah blah blah, is a dated computer found in some ancient ruins. Locals dug it up and connected it to the internet. It tampered with and destroyed a large amount of information on the internet, presenting a serious threat to information security. Oh, is it the Prophet? Pursuant to the Consortium's containment rules, the subject is deemed dangerous and requires containment. Regulatory measures: do not interact with number 1 blah 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 without an observer outside the room. The observer must not listen to conversations with blah blah blah, which will be transcribed by a speech-to-text converter provided by the Consortium. After interacting with the subject, personnel must not leave until they take a psychological test and ensure that the transcript of the conversation is accurate. Yes, I think it's the Prophet that we heard about, who knows a lot, thus the leakage of information security. and they only communicate with it through text logs, so yeah, they aren't supposed to talk to it directly. Precautions. When interacting with the Prophet, do not bring into the room intricate electronic devices capable of storing data. Always use plain repetitive programming language to communicate with the subject. Record the entire conversation and immediately submit it. The Prophet is capable of learning the logic of human language as well as communication and negotiation techniques. While communicating with the subject, be wary of its motive. Stay impartial and do not ponder on any issues it raises. Yeah, pretty sure it's the Prophet. But this one supposedly also breached containment, since the Mafia was in contact with the Prophet, right? I just got reassigned to report on archive blah, but how am I supposed to write this report? We can't even get any information about the project, it's very private. I don't know how to describe it. Let's say it's some kind of thing, but we don't know exactly what it is. What it looks like, or even how we got it. Besides, wait, what am I doing here? What is this file? Who wrote this? Blah blah blah? We don't have this variant, do we? Weird. Oh no, it's an anti-memetic entity. Yeah, I think they got heavily inspired by the SCP Foundation. It's basically the same. There's an identical SCP in there that you cannot perceive and forget as soon as you stop interacting with it. Report. Blah 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 blah. Number Redacted's escape caused cracks in the containment cell of number blah 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 blah. With the help of Crackett Jane, which is the president, security found blah and recovered it. A male who had been in close contact with blah was also brought back. As examination indicated that the male had symptoms as experienced of those in contact with before, he was deemed an anomaly that required further research. Okay, the only important thing I got out of this is that the President Crackett Jane is also in league with the consortium. Which, let's be honest, is not that surprising. Variant whatever. Project overview. That anomaly was initially a 3-story house in the middle of the desert, inside which time was in a perpetual loop of a certain length. When somebody was first observed, the length of the loop was blah hours. Why redact that? And now it has been reduced to 5 seconds. Initial observations of blah included the blah family. Family members blah always expressed joy over something. The family has been blahed. Regulatory measures. No one may interact with this number, or they will become part of this number and trapped in the loop. Oh no, since you've read this document, the interaction should have already started. Remarks. Couldn't you have said the last sentence sooner? I'll be. This feeling. Is Ben blah blah blah? I thought he was reported to be blah. How is this possible? I see. This must. Let's just hope Ann is immune. Something is beeping and booping here.
Some kind of gravity manipulation room.
Oh, huh. Is there something below me? Yes, there is, and I can't get through it. Still, let's read this. I need someone to open that door. What I really want is the person behind the door. The experimental subjects I have now are too weak, all of them. All of them are nothing more than defective. 06, Ann, is probably the best, but she seems somehow derailed and needs some intervention to be useful again. All in all, the door has been opened. Castor looks like we can use that Syscon guy. His research should be sophisticated enough for him to find his younger sister. But that lunatic has been looking for someone who doesn't even exist. Well, since you dismiss your talents as trash, I don't mind recycling it. Oh, I think this is a log from C. Right? And Castor developed the teleportation tech to look for his sister? Melissa, maybe? Thanks for that. More treasure chests. There's a guy up there, okay. Let's look and see. Do you have something for us? Yes, actually. Controlled office key. Once more with feeling. Garg! Can't really see anything since you can't really swap the... Swap the view. Another AP calibration chip. Yeah, I can absolutely fuse some of them when I get back. So... This should get us... Oh yeah, below. Oh no, those are enemies. I mean, why not? Haha, nice. I actually hit something. Anything in between that I missed? No, it doesn't seem like it. What now? Why won't the screen follow me? Help. Anything here? No, absolutely not. What is happening here? Screen isn't really following me. Help! Help! Ouch! 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 I need my corn juice. Buggy ass game.
And kicking ass. The rest, running.
Whew. Oh, hello! Finally! Freaking finally!
Hello, Ann Flores.
Hello, Mr. Monkey.
Subject 06. The Gatekeeper Project's essential part.
Where did you take my brother? Tell me!
Don't worry, he's safe. You need me to find him. Go over there. Gain access to the Consortium. Then leave for the Consortium's inner halls. Someone important is waiting for you.
Why should I believe you?
Go.
So basically we came here just so he can tell us that we need to go back to the to the circular room that we just came from. Why? I just don't get it. The Gatekeeper Project. Dr. Monkey first selected multiple high-quality individuals. Their cellular gene sequences were recorded, studied, and screened for effectiveness. The beneficial gene sequence retained were decoded and tested through the Consortium technology. 7 of the BLA's sequences were rewritten, authorized by the BLA Council. Dr. Blah used Archive BLA's ability to attach 7 genetic sequences to 7 asexual reproducing Mongoloid Homo sapiens for cultivation and observation. So is Ann actually an asexual reproducing Mongoloid? That just got turned into a human? I don't know what I'm supposed to get from that. Blah blah blah, stuff got sealed, stuff got sealed, stuff got sealed. Location 04, status rehabilitation with Foster family, so 04 escaped as well. Trained as a blah, 0 instances of memory, reflux, or XXX spatial ability or occurrence. So whoever 04 is, they got out easy. 05, rehabilitation. Recently moved to residence at blah, 1 instance of memory reflux due to XXX by A. 0 occurrences of probably the spatial ability. 06, that's on. Status, rehabilitation, extra monitoring, location, probably Margaritia. And 07 is just crossed out. Note, Due to 06's unique yet highly volatile nature as witnessed during the Great Rift incident, Ann's personal relations were acquired for extra monitoring during rehabilitation until the project is reinstated. So yeah, a chunk of the family is in on it and is sending like observation info to the consortium. 06's ability to access hinterland by manipulation of higher dimensional planes through a specific physical location located intracranially seems to be triggered by experiences of intense physical and emotional stress, resulting in her undergoing both mental and physical alterations, super mode, paired with extremely violent behavior. Reasons for this transformation and its relation to her special ability are unknown. Whenever an instance takes place, 06 suffers from some type of trauma and loses loss of consciousness. 06 and her surroundings have conceptualized it as a type of rare disease suggested by Alan called Entagelitis. So whenever she gets an Entagelitis case, she actually also transforms. But what? Then Ayane becomes even more suspect, because why didn't she ever tell us? She always just said, oh yeah, you were unconscious. Nothing happened, you were just unconscious. In order to achieve stabilization, various treatments adjustments have been initiated by Alan through his GROM system, Granular Roaming Morph Suit System. Okay, that actually had some intel for us.
Oh my, look at that. Won't your insect get lonely? Since when do you have time to drop in? I'm here to see what kind of mess you're making. Now.
Oh god, he's got a gun.
Flattering. Did no one teach you any manners? You do know that the council is fully aware of your recklessness, right?
Please open up. Thank you. And that is probably where I'm going to end today's episode. Yeah, you stay in there. We'll deal with you next time. Yeah, I hope you ladies and gents enjoyed. And will join me again next time when we maybe complete this dungeon? I don't know. Seems like things are coming to a head and Ann is still as clueless as before, me included. What is happening here? But there seems to be some friction in the consortium. That is at least something we can all agree on and that we learned pretty definitively. But who is now actually kidnapping Ryan? What are the agendas of the different people involved here? I don't know. I simply do not know. It is so confusing. But yeah, gameplay-wise, this episode was also pretty nifty. Most of the boss fights were fun and not too challenging, but they were pretty rapid-fire, so I guess the game devs actually learned their lesson for once and adjusted accordingly. I hope you ladies and gents enjoyed as much as I did, and will see me again next time. Until then, I guess.